People want to be model, but not enough want to be role model. Good afternoon to one and all present here. Today, I am at Sardaria of class 10th, stand before you all to speak on the topic of role model. Friends, you might have been rejected or disappointed time and time again in your life. Yes, surely you might have been. And believe me, my role model, Harlan Sanders, was rejected a lot more times than you can imagine. But he still didn't give up. And he made a world a better place to live. So you guys might be wondering what made me make him my role model. The following quality traits which I'm gonna tell you made me make him my role model. He was very determined towards work. Second, he was a very hardworking person. Last but not the least, when I read about his life, I couldn't believe that a person could try so much, still fail and try and succeed in his life. So here's a little bit more about his life. Harlan Sanders was born in Henryville in 1890. At the age of 6, his father passed away, leaving him to take care and to cook for his family. In 7th grade, he dropped out of school to go and work as a farmhand to support his family. Poor guy, already turning into a tough cookie. Then, at the age of 16, he faked his age to enlist in the United States Army. After being honorably discharged from there, a year later, he was hired by railways as a laborer. While he was in railways, he used to study law. He was fired from railways due to getting into a fight with a co-worker. And he also ruined his legal career by getting into another fight. Imagine what the life could have been. Then, in 1920, he opened a new motel for him to sell chicken dishes. At that point of time, he was at the age of 40, but he still didn't give up. Then, when he started to franchise about his food, he got into an argument with a competitor, which resulted into a deadly shootout. Then 4 years later, again he tried to franchise about his food and opened a new motel. But guess what? Again his motel was shut due to World War II. Then, after so many years, it was finally at the age of 60 that KFC finally hit it big. Sanders' recipe was rejected 1009 times before anyone accepted. And every one of you sitting here, especially the non-veg eaters, now love the KFC, right? So just guess the amount of hard work which he did before anyone accepted it. I would like to conclude my speech by saying that we all know that there is no substitution for hard work, and a great example of that is shown by my role model, Harlan Sanders. Thank you.
Thank you, Anand, for such an information.